Hi guys, this is Caroline from Teton Raptor Center bringing you all this week's patient update. We don't have that many patients right now, so this video should be quick. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First up this week, we have Great Horned Owl 31124. This was the bird that came in emaciated, and after a few months, this bird was finally ready to be released after passing live prey testing and just building up his general body condition. Unfortunately, I don't have a video of the release. We went ahead and released this bird in the last few days here. But I do have a video of him passing live prey testing in our flight barn, so here that is. Our team is really hopeful that this guy will be successful back out in the wild, so we wish him the best of luck. Next up is Swainson's Hawk 426. This is the bird that came into our center with a compromised eye after getting snagged on what we think is some barbed wire. This patient has moved out into our flight barn to get some exercise, and we are closely monitoring his ability to hunt live prey. He is not yet passed, so we're still having to hand feed him every day. Our team believes that he's fully non-visual in that eye, but we have successfully released hawks in the past that are only visual in one eye. Birds of prey, specifically hawks, rely extremely heavily on their eyesight as it is their best sense. So we are really hoping that this bird passes his live prey testing. Next up is Great Horned Owl 59B. This is our last baby out of the bunch that we got in from a few weeks ago, and he's doing really well. We're still in the process of finding an active nest site with other babies around his age to re-nest him in. If you live in the Jackson area and have any leads on a nest site that might be viable, we would love to hear from you, so please let us know. Next for this week, we have Swainson's Hawk 5-3. This is the bird that was most likely struck by a car and has a fractured coracoid. If a bird is going to have a broken bone, this is the best one to have by far. They generally heal really quickly and well with cage rest. We don't even need to do a wing wrap. For now, this patient is hanging out in our PCU and will eventually move to a bigger space to start flying again, and we will hopefully be ready to release this bird in the next few weeks. Lastly, for this week, we have Swainson's Hawk 518A. This bird came into our clinic with a gunshot wound from Rexburg, Idaho. We think that the wound is most likely a little bit older because this bird is also emaciated. Our plan for this bird is to basically just closely monitor his physical condition as well as his mentation to make sure that his health doesn't become more compromised than it already is. As you can see on these x-rays, the bullet is lodged inside of the body cavity in the armpit or the wing pit region. Oftentimes, bullets will be made out of lead, which can be extremely dangerous for birds. It only takes a piece of lead the size of a ladybug to kill a full-grown eagle. A lot of the time, birds will ingest lead fragments that have been left behind inside of kills made by hunters, but we're seeing a pretty large influx of patients coming into our clinic that have been victims of gunshot wounds, which is extremely unfortunate. Just a reminder, it is illegal to shoot raptors as they are federally protected birds under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. If you know of any suspicious hunting activity, I highly recommend reporting it to your local wardens. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. Remember, if you want to do your part by keeping wild birds wild, check out the link in our description to donate, or you can visit us directly on our website at tetonraptorcenter.org. Thank you all again so much.